It drives me crazy.
Fuck off.
And they hold the syrup in too long. I fuck with pancakes.
Okay, tell me something.
Here's the thing. Waffles.
You get on something sweeter. Look how he's leaning forward. Why you all aggressive?
Yeah. One aggressive on
nothing else.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah. Why don't you sit back and let Grandpa talk to you real quick
about these waffles?
Josephine was telling me about waffles. Waffles by themselves, an enigma, if you will.
Oh, stop it.
Because they're fucking delicious. But once they introduce chicken with waffles, goddamn, nigga, the whole world just exploded.
Takes notice.
Nigga,
I'm gonna try it one day. I just don't know, man. That's a lot of trying to me.
Waffles
it's
is
a
very
lot of trying.
Not as good as you think.
The waffles is highly underrated.
I eat waffles at Roscoe's.
Waffles and
Ruffles
That's the bottom shelf.
Right.
That's that
Alpha Bite and Ruffles.
That's that Kroger brand.
For real. Why am I just eating waffles?
No, waffles are the fucking delicious.
They like
McDowell.
You get waffles for McDowell.
You know what waffles taste like? Pancakes.
No, they don't.
Thank you.
They don't.
Taste like pancakes.
No, waffles are better than pancakes.
No, they ain't. Shut your whore mouth. What is the matter with you? No.
They're the same thing.
No. Waffles are better than pancakes because
you put them in that damn machine and twirl it.
Because
they got little squares
at the hammer end.
It's the same shit.
They're like
if you do that and put it in a skillet, you know what you got?
Pancakes.
No. Waffles, one, are healthier than pancakes. But two,
they're made from the same batter.
It's the same thing.
They're literally made from the same batter.
But two, they taste like better tasting grilled pancakes.
Oh,
waffles.
I like it. I like where you go with that one.
You gotta put
you
more
know what? That's
butter to
almost
make the damn waffle stick.
I almost kind of follow you because that's like beignets. So,
I knew you. In fairness, he's not wrong.
Yeah, because like
it's just a different consistency
pancake. Of the dough. Yep, exactly.
That's it. But it's the same.
I know.
Thing.
Exactly.
Which is back to my point. You black motherfucker.
I know.
But
that's why I was hate. That's why I hate to agree with you because I'm like, oh shit, he down my street.
Now we gotta get the same.
Oh no! I'm like, damn it.
Because I kind of understand his beignet argument. Because waffles is too thick of pancake. That's why it fucks the butter up. And it holds the syrup in the little squares. And it gets too soggy.
It fucks shit up.
It fucks shit up.
Exactly.
We were good with the pancakes.
Yep.
I'm a big fan of waffles.
I'm still good with the pancakes.
He said I'm a big
now,
fan.
if I only have waffles as an option, fine. But if there's pancakes as an option, I'm getting the pancakes.
I'm telling you,
it's the same thing.
Go to Delano's.
Prince didn't serve waffles.
Go to Delano's Diner.
Pancakes.
Go to Delano's Diner. Try the chicken and waffles, nigga. I'm telling you, almost.
I don't know.
You know what would be better?
Chicken and waffles.
Chicken and pancakes.
Nah, chicken and waffles, delicious.
How about just chicken by itself? Or waffles?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. You got to pair waffles with something to make it a delicious breakfast thing.
Yeah,
Pancakes has
the
a
same
whole chain.
Nah, nigga, it's the same as steak and eggs. You know? Niggas eat steak and eggs in the morning and shit.
You right.
But nothing compares to steak. There's not a different version of steak that's better. It's just steak.
It's just steak.
Oh,
so
nigga.
There's a different version of waffles that's better. You know what it's called?
Pancakes.
Speaking of gross shit, I spent
waffles
the holidays with some white folks.
We gonna witness you get kicked the fuck out. One of these days, taping this shit.
We gonna come down here and all this shit gonna be done.
The pictures up there only gonna have her and
them. We
go Back to the Future.
Indian style there. All the shit going.
White people gonna shut us down.
Is that a knee slapper?
I gave you 3 off the hip, nigga. Whack, nigga.
I know. Why wouldn't I just clap like I normally do?
I don't know. I was confused. It was very confusing.
That was my version of grabbing the insides of my knees.
Like this nigga over here. Hey, nigga, I got these spoilers for you. Nigga, not down there.
Who grabs the inside of their knees?
They sides. This nigga grubbed. He caressing his thighs. Trying to tell you about spoilers. No, nigga, that is straight up.
Like everybody came to the show drunk today.
That is straight up stranger danger. Don't do that.
You got another one. I'm sorry.
Yeah, dude, but damn, y'all burned so hard on
the waffles.
Waffles.
The waffles suck.
All right, here we go. Over underrated. Captain Crunch.
The worst cereal of all time. The worst cereal of all time.
When I had the young mouth that could adjust and shake back, that was different.
Fuck these niggas.
I got a grown up now.
Captain Crunch literally is the best cereal of all.
Get out of your
time.
goddamn. No.
Delicious.
No.
Nigga.
Hey,
Now, like you said, my recruit time is a little bit different than it was 20 years ago, so I can only enjoy them shits like
Waffles
once a
is
month.
kinda like
half a bowl.
But still delicious.
Me and my dude Rob argue about this
Delicious
shit all
breakfast
the fucking
treat.
time. He loves this shit. And I'm like,
Love
nigga,
Captain
you
Captain Crunch.
Rob a student.
No,
Love
nigga,
Captain Crunch.
Rob is
He's a
a
grown
grown ass man.
Love
What's wrong
Captain
with him?
That's my dog.
Love it.
But
At one point, Captain Crunch was the #1 rated cereal.
It wasn't even
that's
number
the
one
only
for
thing
me.
because niggas could afford.
Right.
Niggas got money now.
Yeah, you're right.
We all live on the west
Yeah.
side except this nigga. We don't need that.
Yeah.
We
And
can
he lives far east.
We can get whatever we want.
Whatever.
Right,
And you know what we don't get?
That shit. I never liked that shit. That shit is
Oh no, when I was a little
Even when you
kid-
set that shit in the milk in there for 30 minutes, that shit's still hard as fuck.
Yeah.
Captain Crunch is like Hawaiian Punch.
Ooh!
Hawaiian Punch is never
It's
cold.
Never
cold. Never cold.
Never
So
cold.
Captain Crunch,
You're right.
Captain Crunch
Holy
never
shit.
gets
There
salty.
is oh my god! There is something chemically wrong with
Yeah.
fruit,
Yes.
with
Hawaiian
Hawaiian
Punch.
Punch. Only Hawaiian
Never.
Punch.
That shit is
Oh
never
my
cold, nigga.
god, Jivy!
I know.
Holy
right.
shit! I'm fucked up for the rest of the day.
Yeah, because that shit, I think that shit was
Forget the
designed to
point
go
I
out
was
of
gonna
space.
make.
That's why I don't like when niggas be bringing this shit. I'm like, why? Why? But hey, but Oz again, we make money. We
Yeah.
don't need that shit. We
And
don't
you know,
need Captain
and
Crunch or
there's
Hawaiian
other
Punch.
variations of
But
Captain.
here's
the
the thing.
crunch berries, that's
Are better.
just crunch berries, are better, and peanut butter crunch
here's-
is by far the
Here's what
superior
you'll learn in
cereal.
about 10 years, nigga.
No, I won't.
No matter how much money you have,
Ain't you niggas only like 3 years
Kids.
apart in age?
but our kids
Talking
is
about
there.
the
Yeah.
kids.
Oh.
No matter how much money you have, when your kids eat something and you partake of it every once in a while,
Okay.
you're like, oh shit.
Shit.
No,
kid in
I
my
never
house.
liked that shit.
Yeah.
None of the kids, like when we go buy cereal, and if you look at our fucking refrigerator and above it,
There's no
we
Captain
buy
Crunch.
fucking cereal. I mean,
Yeah.
Yes.
we have.
I don't think I really bought the
We
kids
stay.
Captain Crunch.
Them kids,
Because
them
y'all
kids,
had money.
Right, that's
y'all
true.
y'all been in y'all careers for
Yeah.
'Cause, like-
20 plus years.
Cause
You never
Cap-
had to.
And the only reason I brought it up is because
That's a good point.
Just
we
like
went grocery
Hawaiian Punch.
shopping before
You don't need
before
it.
Christmas, right?
You don't need
And
it.
we need
really
to get
fucked
some
me
cereal.
up. It's never
And
cold.
Captain
Never
Crunch.
cold, nigga.
Captain Crunch was like
You
$5
said that shit
for the
outside.
cheap for the double at Sam's.
Arctic
Right.
storm.
So we
nigga.
was like, oh shit, let's
That
get
shit
these
ain't
Captain
even
Crunch.
slushy, nigga.
My girl was
Don't
like,
freeze
don't
like
get that
vodka.
shit. No. You know the kids ain't gonna eat that.
No, they
But I'm
not.
like, it's cheap.
I'll fuck up
That's
some Captain Crunch.
amazing.
Man, yeah, the kids would not fuck with
Yeah, Captain Crunch is overrated.
The Captain Crunch.
Oh,
Breakfast is overrated in general.
It's not.
nigga.
Hey, wait a minute
I
now.
fucked
That's
hard
part of
with
my
breakfast.
Oh,
you
Two
know.
fried eggs, 2 pieces of sausage, and some toast.
Nigga, I went to visit
Every
Jen
single
the other
morning.
just
day.
fucked your shit up.
Oh.
He
Fucked
hates
it
it.
up.
He gets so mad
Because
I'm-
it's part of his bit.
Or no, I've
No,
eaten that same
it's not part of your
breakfast
bit.
every day
No,
of my life.
this
That's not part of
nigga's
your
ate
bit.
that since we've been together since the 70s. That's all this nigga's ever.
He would get so mad when I would sit down.
And
with
then
my
what do you
shit.
do with the?
I
with-
put 1 egg on the bread and 2 pieces of sausage and made a
throw that bitch.
fucking yeah,
and make
hell
a
yeah.
fucking sandwich.
Yeah, and then
You
I
never-
dip
and
the
he-
bread in the yolk from the first egg that I ate. It's magical.
I don't know about this.
It's a fucking process.
It's a process. It
That
has.
You ready to eat.
That
He on
never
bullshit.
changed. It's never
Nigga can't
changed.
speed up.
Right, it's never changed.
I do all that and still be
Yeah,
done
I'm a
eating.
slow- I'm
He's
a
the
slow-
slowest
I slow-
eating. This nigga
yeah.
eat like his name is
Well,
Josephine.
you gotta enjoy your food.
Right, you
man.
gotta taste
That
it.
nigga's
Chew
chewing.
Yeah.
Savoring.
All right, here we go. One gotta go. Robert De Niro, Al
Al
Pacino.
Pacino, you son of a bitch.
You been watching The Godfather?
No,
Shit was on this week.
Oh, wow.
They have it on
It's a
at every
Christmas.
holiday.
Yeah, they because it has some Christmas themes.
No, I ain't never seen it. So,
I'm gonna go. No, well,
I gotta go Pacino just because De Niro's done more movies. Like Pacino wasn't in Goodfellas or Casino, and I just watched Casino the other day again.
Al Pacino's so good.
I love Al Pacino. Yeah, because Al Pacino was the first one to go a different way when he did Scarface.
Scarface, that's true.
And then like Sin of a Woman, he was great. I'm guessing he was great in the football movie. That
Any
I'm the only
Given
nigga that
Sunday?
he's
He was
Any Given Sunday.
great
Yeah.
in Any Given Sunday.
Yeah, I still need to
Yeah,
see
it really
it.
was.
I need to see
Yeah.
it.
I ain't never seen Any Given Sunday.
I get, I'll kill
Hey,
it.
I ain't never seen Godfather, so.
Yeah, that's way more egregious.
I haven't.
Yeah.
Ain't egregious.
Kill yourself.
No, I've seen Godfather 1.
I'm born in the 80s. I don't give a shit about that shit.
I would say Al
And it's a
Pacino.
long movie. I don't like long movies.
I'm gonna say Al Pacino.
The best ones are.
I mean, he's in.
I don't like.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Cervico, Carlitos Way.
Oh God, Carlito's Way was so good.
Donnie Brasco.
Was he Dog Day Afternoon or was that Dustin?
Dog Day Afternoon.
Yeah, Dog Day. Oh, woo, God, this is impossible. Because the thing is, even in The Godfathers, Pacino, he was actually the only one in both of them.
Both, yeah.
De Niro was in the second one,
Uh-huh.
and he was in flashbacks. Pacino is Michael Corleone.
He is.
He's Michael fucking Corleone.
That's true.
So
Yeah.
even though Robert De Niro is kind of thought of as the Godfather
Godfather
of mobster movies, Pacino was the actual
Michael.
Godfather.
Yeah, that's Mike.
He's the Don, if you will.
Man, there was
Man. But De Niro's money in comedies.
Oh,
Them
well,
fucking
yeah.
Fokker movies
Yeah.
are hilarious.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't think he could pull it off. And what's the one where he needed the shrink with jelly?
Analyze this.
Analyze this and analyze that.
Yeah.
Even
Both of them were really good.
Even like when he's not the main star, like what's that one with Bradley Cooper and Jennifer Lawrence and Chris Tucker?
Yeah. Yeah.
Silver Linings Playbook.
Oh.
Yeah, Silver Linings Playbook.
All I could think of, the only thing I took from that movie was Jennifer Lawrence in that
He
white
was-
jumpsuit at the end.
Nigga, no.
They didn't need no other parts of that
American Hustle.
movie. Oh
Jennifer
yeah. Oh
Lawrence.
yeah. But you didn't mention American Hustle.
By the way,
yeah, she's good in
Robert De Niro in American Hustle.
Yeah.
By the way.
Yeah. Raging Bull.
Oh,
Cape
God.
Fear,
Taxi
Barnsdale,
Driver.
Taxi Driver.
Hey, these are some motherfuckers.
Yeah, it's a push, man. But I'm
Yeah, it's
gonna have
a
to
push.
say Al Pacino.
I can't do it.
Oh, y'all niggas really gonna try to hit me with a push?
I can't do it.
I'm picking Pacino.
And Robert De Niro exclusively loves the sisters.
He does. And he don't.
He divorced one and remarried her, and is divorcing her
And
again.
he don't give two fucks about Trump supporters.
When this nigga was on CNN and said, "Fuck him,"
What do you
that was so good.
Fuck him.
Best moment of in
Yeah,
CNN's
De Niro's
history.
great.
Fuck him.
All right, so you going De Niro?
Yeah, Pacino
Gotta go.
Yeah, Pacino. I'm gonna say Pacino too.
Okay.
It's tough.
It's tough.
Very.
I love Al Pacino. I'm not doing it because one of them will fucking die this week if I do it. So I'm not
Well,
doing
they
it.
both over 80s.
Stop it.
I love those
All right,
guys.
here we go. Morgan Freeman,
Danny Glover.
Mr. Clark.
Forrest Whitaker.
Forrest Whitaker.
Yeah.
Forrest Whitaker's great.
Yeah, Forrest Whitaker
Don't get me
Whitaker
wrong.
stays for the culture. If we're just saying overall,
Yeah.
it's gotta
Yeah.
be Morgan.
Yeah.
You know, Morgan is God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When white people refer to Morgan Freeman
As
as God
God.
all the time, you'd have done something.
Yeah,
And
that's
Morgan
true.
Freeman,
That's true. He a Flowers dude.
yeah, he's a Flowers dude. Morgan Freeman, if you really think about it, I hate to do this because it's mad disrespectful.
He ain't
This
never
is
been
the
young.
ugliest nigga in the world.
And he got way too much shit on his face.
Way too much shit on his
Well,
face.
nigga,
It's like somebody.
Both of these niggas ain't cute, nigga. I mean,
Fair enough.
Come on.
But
You're
Forrest
right.
Whitaker has never achieved the level of success that Morgan Freeman has.
I don't know that nigga
And
with an
Forrest
Oscar.
Whitaker gets talked about as being ugly. Morgan Freeman is hurt.
But I think
It's like somebody threw sticky gravel on his face and it all stayed.
But I think Morgan-
and this nigga just keeps rising
Morgan
like a
Freeman-
mediocre white guy.
I know, he taking it to a whole other level.
Why you doing
But Morgan
like this?
Freeman
He
is
ugly.
Morgan Freeman been ugly since Electric Company. I mean, he ain't never been.
Ugly nigga.
He ain't never been cast as a sex symbol. You know what I'm
He
saying?
look like baby Grinch.
Yeah.
Back when he was young.
Yeah, he
You
was
heard it never young.
He
He's
is never young.
never cute.
Never cute.
He was never young.
Never handsome.
Right.
That nigga came out
But yeah,
at 20 years old
and he was
with
Asian.
gray,
Mr.
with
Clark.
gray hair.
Hey,
Clark.
you ain't lying. Nigga. Lean on me, that nigga was.
He won't cut
That
his
nigga was
hair
21.
into a normal shit.
It's just,
You know, he's got the slick back.
it's a shame.
Bunch of
got the
spiders
Beethoven.
having a beat on his head.
He got the Einstein
This
Tobin.
nigga said like spiders is having a beating on his head.
Or like my mom said, look like rats been sucking on his
Sucking
head.
on his head.
That's what my mom used to say when we wouldn't call my shit.
But yeah, Morgan Freeman.
That's okay.
Yeah,
there
Morgan
you go.
stays. But like I said, Forrest
Yeah,
for the culture.
Forrest.
Love Forrest.
Yeah,
That's Jesus' mama.
The other guy.
Maybe the trunk was full of her panties.
I'm about to go back and watch that shit again.
Alright.
You'll shoot me! Man in the club!
Man in the club!
Look, I got my reverend shit on.
I'm gonna try you again.
It's so good.
I'm gonna try you again.
Look like y'all done gone and picked the wrong niggas.
We gonna
Call niggas.
we gonna blow through these stories real quick.
Oh,
Let's do it.
This one provided by Jim, of course.
Somehow the top 5 is gonna be even funnier than this show has been.
Alright, this one headline: 61-year-old woman gives birth to her own granddaughter for her son and his husband.
Pushing through them gray curtains.
What?
To take part in this thing called
Sleeve
life.
of wizard.
A 61-year-old woman from Nebraska recently gave birth
Congratulations,
to her own granddaughter, Cecile Elledge. Embarked on this special journey so her son and husband could have a baby of her own.
This is awesome.
This is
Of their own.
gross.
It's so weird. I mean, you know, the backstory, of course, is it's mad expensive for these guys to adopt a baby and stuff, and so they just went the cheapest route. Which, honestly, pretty ingenious way to defeat the system.
It
But
really-
y'all ain't got nobody else.
You
and
ain't
neither one of y'all
got no
family.
friends.
Yeah.
You ain't
And
got
fuck
no.
them.
This is
Fuck
gross.
them and fuck this old weird ass shit. So that's where I'm.
I just feel this about to become real
No,
homophobic.
no,
real
it's
quick.
not. I am an ally. I'm an ally to all LGBTQ, all of that.
All right, Dave
alphabet.
Chappelle.
No, for real, I'm an ally.
Netflix
And
will
I
cancel
do believe that if you are going down this road and you want kids or whatever,
You should get a kid.
you can actually adopt
Just
through
adopt.
whatever system that state has, and it's cheaper than going. These white people, it's this entitlement shit.
Mm-hmm.
They want to go and adopt out of the country, and they want to feel like they're doing something and they're not. When they got kids in their own fucking backyard that's getting abused and all this other shit that's sitting up in the system that they don't want to go through that process in order to do it. So fuck them and fuck this activity.
How you really feel?
That's how I feel.
Open and
Hey,
shut case.
I can't disagree with you. I mean, because yeah, absolutely.
Fuck that.
And the thing is,
Until
them
they-
kids that,
All right,
that
fuck
have
it,
all
next
of the
story.
bad troubles and stuff, they end up needing a lot of therapy.
Absolutely.
You think this kid isn't going to need therapy?
Absolutely. And think about okay, like my daughter and my son is 10 years apart, and my wife at the time was diagnosed and said that she wasn't going to be able to have kids. So Kenyon is a miracle in the fact that I mean during that whole period of time when we was trying and we couldn't have one, so we went through the adoption process through the state of Kansas, and they bring kids from all over Kansas. So it's not just Wichita; it's kids all over Kansas that need that type of help.
And
sitting through those testimonies and going through that paperwork
Wear on you.
and going through those systems, you want to try to help all those goddamn kids.
And it's only going to get worse with abortion laws getting restricted.
Absolutely.
I mean, that's the main thing I... Well,
Oh, you about to have
No, but what I'm,
dying.
but what I'm saying,
No, but I'm saying
is
though, if with the abortion restrictions, you see, the adoption system is already backlogged.
Absolutely,
You know,
it is.
So what do you think is gonna happen? These pro-life motherfuckers ain't fitting to adopt all these
No,
kids. What do you
they're not.
think is gonna happen?
It's
Absolutely.
going to be like the 50s
And the first-
when women are dying in alleys because they're trying to perform them
And the
themselves.
first thing that these affluent motherfuckers do is they go and they try to go through a private adoption agency, which involves fucking multiple attorneys, which involves flying back and forth, having to go and do shit like that. And that's the part of it that you would rather spend anywhere through a couple of thousands of dollars to go and go and adopt this
Rent a
kid from a foreign country than try to go through the adoption system that's set up in place for your state and try to get some of these kids out of the system. Fuck you.
Yeah.
All right.
I will say I agree with you. I fall on the side of Juice. At the same time, if you're adopting anybody, I'm all for that. If you're making a good
should
life for
start.
some kid, that's cool. But I do want to point out that I do side on the side of Juice. I fall in that camp. I also understand if it's your money. If you choose to do that, that's fine.
Right.
But there are kids in much
In
more
your own
dire need.
backyard.
Yeah.
All right. This next story headline:
He's got a cyst on his eye. I'm not gonna be able to see anything else.
Fulton man charged after shooting
Right here.
neighbor
Back to the evil.
with a crossbow.
What?
He shot his neighbor with a crossbow.
Because you know, sometimes when you're in a siege, A crossbow is
Wolverines!
necessary. A crossbow is necessary.
Patrick Swayze.
He wanted pancakes instead of waffles.
He said, "You're the Earl of Pancake. I'm gonna hit you with this crossbow bolt."
The Earl. All right. Earl of Pancakes.
For real.
I Knightley.
The Duke of Waffle is not gonna stand for that.
No, the Duke of Raffles.
Waffles.
All right,
This likes waffles because they have ridges.
this is. I like ruffles.
They cut your mouth up.
All right,
Like Captain Crunch.
this is in Fulton, Missouri.
Fulton, Missouri.
Callaway County prosecutor is charged with Fulton man after an argument between neighbors led to one being shot with a crossbow on Wednesday.
Damn.
Thurman Estep,
Huh?
that's his name.
Have
Thurman.
you? Wait a minute. Hold on. So this motherfucker sit there and watch him load
That's exactly what I was
a
thinking.
slow ass crossbow.
Did he,
Oh,
how
did he
old
get
was
shot
the
by that
victim?
shit?
Was the victim 80?
He must have been.
Thurman Estep is charged
Thurman!
with first-degree assault and armed criminal action.
He didn't die?
The victim called police on Wednesday at 11:58
This nigga
after
got shot with a crossbow and still called the Nigga, I got the evidence right here. Hurry up.
You know he mad at him.
Medic!
I know you didn't shoot me. God, you stay right there. What's his name? You stay right there, pal.
the victim, the victim called police. The victim called police after Thurman allegedly shot him with an arrow in the stomach.
Your arrows.
Shot old boy on Hightown.
The victim said he
Shot
went.
on Louis Guzman.
The victim said he went up to Thurman's door when he got shot. Thurman told police that he had shut off the water to the victim's apartment because Thurman needed to talk with him. When the victim confronted Thurman about turning off the water, Thurman got his crossbow, fearing for his safety. Then the
Really?
victim allegedly lunged at Thurman, and that is when Thurman shot him.
Yeah,
According
because
to
he
I can
came
tell you,
over with
unequivocally.
a sword on his hip.
Nobody who's ever owned a crossbow has actually feared for their safety.
making
They
that
just looking for a reason to
shoot
say they
that.
feared for their
I wanted
safety.
to,
so
I
they
wanted
can
to shoot this crossbow, so
Yeah.
I shot this crossbow.
Yeah.
the victim.
Gun!
The victim.
Right.
The victim told police
Or
that
whatever sound they
that the
make.
arrow
Did you tell
went.
the police or the police?
The victim
So
told
hard on that piece.
police that the arrow went through his abdomen, hit his liver, and went out his back. The victim is
God
currently-
damn!
Stab him in the abdomen. Dun-dun-dun.
Yeah.
So,
And he still was able to go.
I'm mad because this
cop.
nigga shut off his water.
Hey, no.
And then shot his ass.
Yeah, you finna talk to me.
they shut off his water, what they say on BMF. When they
Shut his water off.
when white people say it, they really mean it.
Yeah, I'm finna go shut this nigga's water.
Alright, this next story. Man strangles neighbor's pet kangaroo to death after wife attacked.
Damn.
This is in Tennessee. Not Australia.
Even.
Why is there a kangaroo in Tennessee?
That's so random.
This was in White House, Tennessee.
Yeah.
That's all there are down there.
A lot of white houses. The white people
For
live
you
on
and
top.
me.
A resident
Say yeah.
A resident in Sumner County said she was attacked by her neighbor's kangaroo, leading to her husband killing the animal. The incident unfolded Wednesday
Choke
evening.
a kangaroo out.
Because kangaroos jump up and they got them talons on them strong ass hind
They
got
got them.
They got them hands.
They got
Yeah.
them
thumpers.
They got them. Hey, they short like Kevin Willis, but
them Kevin Willis, got them CeeLo Green.
but they got them good. They got that good quickness though.
Yeah.
They got them Kevin Willis.
Like, you know, just don't respect nobody that I love. He used to fuck with me about Willis when I loved the Hawks back then.
Kevin Willis is though, buddy.
Around 5 p.m., authorities responded to the area for reports of 2 people who had
I
been.
didn't catch it in the paint like this.
Jump up and T-Rex dunk on your
He
ass.
had midget arms.
He didn't block a shot in his entire career.
No.
Authority-
His arms was too
That
short.
nigga's
Authorities.
That nigga's head. Nigga.
He was blocking shots at high level.
It's like
You got a
this.
question?
Authorities.
Nigga standing in the paint like this.
He called for ball and then counted his present at the same time.
My
Present
bad.
here.
Authorities responded to the area for reports of 2 people who had been in a battle with a male kangaroo,
Battle.
according to the sheriff. Reportedly, neighbors spotted the kangaroo outside his normal area,
Choke this
although
bitch
still
out.
within the owner's
Australia?
property. The owners, Hope and Chris Lee, were not at home, but told the neighbors where they could find the kangaroo's feed to lure it back to the area. It says the neighbors went to the fence property. When the female neighbor was assaulted by the kangaroo, the husband then stepped in. Strangling the kangaroo.
Put the strong arm down.
I would not have the balls to run up on a kangaroo
And try to strangle it?
Neither of the
They look like
neighbors.
they got strong neck.
Neither of the neighbors were seriously hurt, but the kangaroo
It's
died.
dead.
Oh,
Fuck off.
the
neighbors.
kangaroo's the one thing I was rooting for in this.
Absolutely.
Well, he didn't make it.
That's too bad.
That's murder.
Not if a kangaroo's whooping your wife's ass.
She should have came over here.
That's true.
Hey,
Stay in your yard, white
That's
people.
right, for real. I'm over here hopping around, doing
Minding
my
my
kangaroo
own
business. Doing my kangaroo thing.
You doinged for the last time, buddy.
Right. You ran up on me, fearing for my life.
Alright, this story, Westport daycare worker called babies Chunky Monkey, kicked balls at them.
There you have it. All right, this week's top. No.
I don't even know what that is.
Were the kids black?
What do we do with
Four
this?
people have been arrested in connection with a daycare worker abusing and cursing at infants at a local facility.
Oh, that ain't.
Oh,
That ain't any worse than your bus driver did on his way between bus stops.
true. Well, anyway, I thought it was funny. The kids getting balls kicked at them.
She was kicking balls at them, literally.
Yeah, she was kicking balls. All right, and then this last story: a Missouri woman charged with killing boyfriend with a sword.
Yeah, this is the same bitch that
Zip that nigga up in the
at
suitcase.
No, that was at the siege
This is-
between the Earl of Peck and the Duke of Waffles, nigga.
Cape Girardeau police said 32-year-old Brittany Wilson was found outside the home she shared with her boyfriend Friday night with blood on her clothing and a sword that was lying in the front yard. Why is she smiling like that in her mug?
Because it was Excalibur.
Oh, all right.
She got it out the stone.
Gotta kill
Let's see. It
him.
was reported that the woman called police shortly after 11 p.m. to report that she had killed her boyfriend with a sword.
Yeah, I just stabbed her.
What did he do?
Says Wilson told police that she and Foster, her man, had taken meth earlier in the day.
Oh, shit.
She had also told investigators that she believed Foster had several other entities living in his body, and she was setting him free by stabbing him.
Oh, see, I thought this was gonna be your run-of-the-mill.
Sword.
My man was whooping on me.
And I sworded that nigga up. I sworded him out.
I sorted it. Yeah.
You like that?
Sorted it out.
Sorted it out. But shit.
Yeah.
And she
But
releasing
she's smiling
demons.
too big though.
She's
So.
meth to do that. Meth to do that to you.
Hell of a
Shit.
drug.
She got weight. She's real toothy to be doing meth.
Golly, right?
She's kind of fat to be doing meth.
This is true. Maybe it was their first time and she couldn't handle it.
Yeah, maybe.
For real.
He gave her a hot
Nigga,
dose.
you got demons. I got a kid. Release.
All right,
Get them pancakes.
Oh no, for
Right.
real. That is
So- we're gonna give credit
credit.
to at Damn Jazz again on Twitter
Look at this nigga reading. Why you reading?
because I'm fucking nearsighted. Whichever one you got to hold the shit further away from you. That's my only eyesight issue. But yeah. So shout out to Damn Jazz again on Twitter.
Damn, Jazz.
Who said that her family is tired of her not being in the holiday spirit, so she handed out insults this Christmas on the cards. She took $50 bills, taped them inside the card with a handwritten, personalized insult. When I saw these insults, I knew this was a black chick because there's certain insults that you know it's a black person. That is our top 5 this week.
Top 5
Black insults. Black insults.
All right, number 5. This is a 90s reference when somebody is called Chicken Head.
Million Chicken Head March.
Number 4, Hood Rat.
Hood rat.
Number 3, one that we use on this show lots. With somebody's called Niggerish.
Nigger.
Bad
White man,
niggerish,
niggerish.
son.
And it has to be preceded by mad.
Right.
Mad niggerish.
Number 2, Poop Butt.
Oh, fuck you think you talking to? Stop a mud hole in your ass.
And the number 1 black insult, and every nigga has said this thousands of times.
Thousands.
Call a nigga trifling.
Trifling. Even trifling.
Trifling ass nigga.
Good ass list.
That's a good list.
Trifling ass nigga.
All right, number 5 for me. Something else.
Something else.
I say that to my wife 5 times a
I say
day.
that to my kids.
Boy,
Something else.
something
Something
else.
Something else.
Number
That's how you keep from saying some shit that's gonna put you on the couch.
right.
Girl, you something else, girl.
Number 4. Little fast tail girl.
Oh, fast.
Fast.
Had to explain at work this week with fast men.
Huh.
Because we was talking about the former Wichita State coach and his daughter's role in that.
She's a hoe.
I need you. Number.
That was good. That's 2 ludicrous references today.
Number 3. Slewfoot.
That's
That was in one of those cards.
Yeah,
Called him
Slewfoot.
Slewfoot. What is sleuth?
I don't know.
And I'm pretty sure it's sleuth, but we say slewfoot.
Slewfoot.
Like Montgomery.
Like Montgomery. Yeah. And everybody know what cockeyed is.
Cockeyed fool.
We just talked about Forrest Whitaker, nigga.
Right. Everybody know cockeyed.
Cockeyed
You
for
ain't
$5
cockeyed
pistol.
or knock-kneed is the problem.
A
Right?
bow-legged woman and a knock-kneed man.
And for you white people, I know y'all get it that we say nigga all the time. Nigga this. But if somebody put this in front of it, it's always this nigga here. Number 1, this nigga.
You don't have to
Because I
say
find myself
nothing
saying
else.
that.
This nigga. I say it about
White people too.
I said it 50 times Thursday night watching Garoppolo play. This nigga right here.
Alright, Jim.
What was your number 3?
Oh, number 3 was Slowfoot.
What was the one before that?
Cockeyed. I had man,
There's
something else.
cracked me up.
Fast.
Fast.
Yeah, fast.
Alright, Jim.
Number 5. Stinking ass.
Get your stinking ass.
Just
in here.
Stank ass almost made it on mine.
Get your stinking ass.
Stank
in
ass,
there.
yeah.
You gotta take your stinking ass in that room.
Number 4.
Not to be confused with pissy tail.
Piss the tail.
Pissy tail. Number 4. Big eyed bastard.
That big eye bastard.
We got to think about people's eyes having a malady.
Cockeyed,
Cockeyed, big eyed, beady eyed.
Number 4. Motherfucker.
This motherfucker.
That's
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
the
The
one.
quintessential.
Number 2. Broke ass.
Yeah.
With your broke ass.
There's poor people around, and we all grow up broke.
Yeah.
Can't wait to call another-
Hold on.
Alright.
And this was it as a kid. Snaggletooth.
Snaggle too. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah, y'all snaggle too, man.
Because we
Woo!
all
Snaggle
Snaggletooth at
too.
some point.
Exactly.
But boy, we'll get
Yeah,
Snaggletooth.
snaggle too is good. Yeah.
Damn, don't.
I like broke ass.
God dang.
Broke ass.
Bring us home.
Motherfucker.
I know, right? All right, number 5, Hilly Head.
Hilly
Yeah,
Head.
Hilly Head. Ho. She ain't got nothing on me. Number 4.
That is an old one.
That's a lot of mine is old because they're hilarious. You know,
Uh-oh.
heifer.
Hey, heifer.
We call a nigga a heifer, boy.
I worked at it. I'm gonna go to work at it at least once a month somewhere.
It's heifer. My mama used to call a bitch a heifer.
Boy,
A minute.
it'd be close.
Yeah.
Yeah, they closest friends was heifers.
It was heifers.
Let me go around this heifer's house real quick before you call again.
Heifers was their friends. The ones that wasn't their friends was hussies.
Hussy.
That's number 3. Look, Jerry, you call somebody a hussy, you know what she
You about to
is.
fight.
Yeah, because women call
I don't
her
want her anyway. She a hussy.
hussy. Hell, hussy.
Nigga, that's my wife. That's my girl.
You go ahead and fuck the old hussy then.
Right.
I don't need you motherfucker. Rat possum face motherfucker. But if it's a dude, no, we'll stick with the women. They call a bitch a bat. Remember, that was the one that had me laughing. But okay, that's why I said I wanted to know if Jimmy and Oz. Hey,
It's old bat.
Bat was big in the late 70s,
Yes.
through the mid 80s. Yeah, they used to call a chick a bat.
Yeah, I wasn't
I
around.
wasn't.
This bat.
Mike Hadley talking about old bats.
Damn.
Elementary school.
Damn.
Motherfucker.
That nigga straight up in middle school.
Right?
Nigga Hadley. Nobody was thinking about that shit.
The number one, you call him a stunt. Stunt bitch. I was surprised nobody said ashy or scandalous.
Hey, I was gonna put Ashley on it, but I
I
thought one of y'all was gonna have it.
When you said trifling, I thought scandalous was next.